The phone buzzed while I was still sitting in the cab, engine ticking as it cooled. Unknown number. No voicemail. Just a text. Check your windshield. I didn't move at first. I watched my breath fog the glass, counted it, in, out. I told myself it was a prank, a neighbor, some bored kid with time to waste. Then I opened the door. Cold air cut in, sharp, clean. An envelope sat under the wiper blade, white, too deliberate, not folded, not hidden, placed. My name was written in block letters, careful, almost respectful. I didn't open it right away. I stood there, staring at my own name like it belonged to someone else. My chest felt hollow, not panic, something quieter, like the moment before a storm hits water. I already knew this wasn't random. Nothing ever is. Inside the envelope were photos, printed, old school, a motel parking lot I recognized before I wanted to, a man stepping out of my wife's car, and her, laughing, her hand on his arm like it had always been there. My hands didn't shake. That came later. At the bottom was a note. I thought you deserved to know. I didn't. No signature, just truth, heavy as metal. I drove home slower than usual. Every red light felt staged, every passing car suspicious. Inside the house, everything was exactly where it should be. Shoes by the door, her mug in the sink, the quiet lie of a normal life. I replayed moments. Late nights, her phone face down, the way she'd say his name, Mark, too casually. A coworker, that's what she said. I remembered the first time she came home smelling like hotel soap. I remembered how I believed her explanation because it was easier than not believing. Denial isn't loud, it's polite. The note said, wife. That was the detail that lodged itself deep. Not a fling, not a stranger, a whole other life running parallel to mine. I didn't confront her, didn't even look at her differently. That night she talked, I listened. That's when I realized something important. She thought she was winning. I moved quietly after that. I pulled phone records under the guise of a billing issue, screenshotted everything, times, durations. Patterns emerged. Lunch breaks that lasted too long, meetings that never showed up on calendars. I watched them once, from across the street, sat in my truck and counted how many seconds it took for him to touch her lower back. 32. I ordered a DNA test under his name using an old address I found online. I didn't even feel guilty. Truth doesn't ask permission. When the kid arrived, I waited. Patience is power when you're the only one who knows the game is already over. She kept lying. Soft lies, comfortable ones. I started sleeping better. That scared me. The results came on a Tuesday. Email notification, plain subject line. Your results are ready. I read it twice, then a third time, slower. The child he thought was his, mine. The betrayal flipped direction so fast it almost made me laugh. I printed the report. That night, I laid it on the kitchen table between us. No words. She picked it up, read, froze. Her mouth opened, closed. Did you? She started. I raised a hand. Enough. Her eyes filled. Mine stayed dry. The silence did all the work. I didn't yell. I never had to. I forwarded the same envelope contents to Mark's wife, added the DNA report, time-stamped, organized, clean. Then I waited. When Mark called, I didn't answer. When my wife cried, I watched. Not cruelly, clinically. I told her I already knew when she started, that I'd known longer than she thought. That's when something inside her broke. Control slipped. Fear rushed in. I packed a bag that night, not in anger, in completion. The house feels bigger now, quieter. I don't wonder what they're doing anymore. The truth has a way of ending things cleanly. I wasn't destroyed. I was clarified. And when I drive past that motel now, I don't feel pain, just distance. like it happened to someone else, like it should have. I didn't lose anything. I took myself back.